Hello everybody, welcome to another weekly draw. This week I am using the new Mythic Tarot for our spread. So let's go ahead and shuffle, and this card already popped out but it turned over, so I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to draw 3 cards that will represent the energy surrounding us this week. The cards are going to give us a message or messages about what's in the air, any insights they can offer us, just kind of give us a general heads up about what's around us this week and what could come up. Okay. All right. So let's draw card number 1. Card number 1. Card number 2. Card number 2. And card number 3. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so let me just move this over a little bit so we're more centered. Okay. So I'm going to turn them all over at once, and then we'll go through them one by one. First card is the 4 of Pentacles. Second card is the 3 of Cups in reverse. And the third card is the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. So we've got 2 Cups cards, which are about emotion. It's about our feelings, about what matters to us, what's important to us in our hearts. And that energy is prevalent this week. Also, they are reversed. So there's could be some kind of emotional blockage going on this week. There could be some kind of stirry emotions going on. And we've got 1 Pentacles card, which is about money, career, home, health, that kind of thing. So let's go through each one of these. So 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite is thought of as the Miser card. And you can see in this card here, this man is holding on very, very tightly to these pentacles. You know, it's about holding on to what you have earned, holding on very, very tightly, being afraid to let go. This doesn't only have to be money. This could also refer to a situation or to a person, to a relationship, right? It could be something you're afraid to let go of or you don't want to let go of. You feel it's a threat to your security if you let go of this thing. You're afraid that if you do let go and if you're more liberal or more free with your resources or with other things, that you might lose them or that something bad could happen. Okay, so in the foreground we see this little boy who is, you know, working away. He's making, looks like he's making a pentacle or something. And this man is behind him, maybe his father, maybe his, you know, maybe he's an apprentice and this is his boss. And he's just kind of overseeing him and watching him work. Kind of reminds me of the Eight of Pentacles in a way, although this one is more limiting. Okay, this one is more, let me just look a little bit closer here to get the full vibe of this card. Okay, it's like in this picture, the boy in the foreground is making these pentacles, and you sort of get the sense that he's handing these off to this guy, and he's holding on to them really tightly, and he's waiting for more, you know? It's kind of like, to me, I'm getting a greed vibe from this card, you know? It's about being greedy, you know? It's about not wanting to share, and it's about wanting, like wanting things. Trying to make yourself feel secure with things, with money, with acquisitions, with, you know, material items. You know, it's kind of giving yourself a false sense of security. Could give you a false sense of security if you think that material things are going to make you happy, or going to make you feel secure, or going to make you feel fulfilled in your life. You see this boy, he's working away. He's just doing his job, you know. He's just doing kind of what comes naturally. This guy is all kind of anxious about it. So if you're feeling anxious about money or a particular situation or a relationship or something like that, just realize that when you cling to something, like when you cling very tightly to something and put a lot of emotional importance on things or situations, it's really not good. And it's also, it's blocking and it's stifling. So I think this card could be warning you to kind of loosen up a bit, lighten up. Don't be so restrictive. Don't be so, try not to be so anxious about either finances or what's going on around you, because that's gonna limit you and it's gonna block you. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm getting from this card. So our second card was the Three of Cups in reverse. And when I first saw this, I thought it was the Tower for some reason, because I guess the angel's wings here reminded me of the lightning bolt. But anyway, no, it is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a very happy card in the upright. And actually, in the reverse, I don't think it can be a negative card, really. It's just kind of a blockage of that energy. But upright, this card is all about celebration. It's about partying with your friends. It's about enjoying life. It's about really, really just kind of kicking back. You know, it's the complete opposite of this card, right? It's the complete opposite of the Four of Pentacles, where this guy is so anxious and worried about money and about, you know, his status and what he has. You know, right here, you're just kicking back and you're enjoying life. You just want to have a good time. And like I said, this is reversed, so I think it's still directly relating to the Four of Pentacles energy here. You know, it's really telling you, like, you need to lighten up. You need to lighten up and enjoy life more, okay? You're taking life too seriously. You're not allowing yourself any fun, and you're not allowing yourself just you know, time to be silly and happy and free and just enjoy, you know, just like do something just to do it, you know, not because you have to do it, not because it's a responsibility, but just because it's your right to have fun when you want to have fun. I think that's what this card is saying. Let's move on. We will come back to it, I am sure. So the Page of Cups in reverse was our other card. So pages are young people, not necessarily in age, but in attitude and personality. And the Page of Cups is a very, very sensitive, sweet, you know, wears their heart on their sleeve type of person. And in this card, he's represented by Narcissus. The Greek myth of Narcissus was that it was this young man who was so beautiful, was so gorgeous, was so handsome, that he looked into a pool and fell in love with his reflection. And I think he ended up dying, if I'm not mistaken, or he fell into the pool or something. I can't remember the entire myth, but the most important thing was that he could not take his eyes off himself. He was so in love with himself. And I guess really it's about the ego, right? Like just being completely, totally in love with yourself. But in an innocent way, you know, like not in a haughty, snobby, arrogant way. Just kind of being in love with yourself because you know you're awesome. You know you're wonderful, and you know you're fantastic. But with this card in the reverse, it's saying that you're not feeling that way. You're feeling really blocked emotionally. You're feeling really blocked emotionally. And also, the Page of Cups can often indicate psychic ability or intuitive ability. So you may be, if you're in that vein, if you consider yourself a person with intuitive talents or abilities, like if that kind of sense in you is heightened, you may feel like kind of off in that this week. Like you're just kind of like feeling just blocked and not knowing what's going on around you and just feeling kind of disoriented. Let me look at this a little bit more here. Yeah, okay, let me put this back, because what I'm getting from all three of these cards together is that this week is going to see us, I think, really concerned and preoccupied and just worried about money, worried about our financial status, worried about our work status, worried about what we have, our homes, could be health, we're worried about what's going on in our life right now materially, okay? And it's affecting our emotions. It's affecting our ability to enjoy ourselves. It's affecting the way we feel about ourselves. It's affecting us emotionally negatively, okay? So we need to get out of that energy. We need to get out of this this anxious, greedy, concerned kind of state of mind about what we have and not having enough money. I mean, obviously, yes, you do. That is important. You know, you need to be able to pay your bills, and you need to be able to have a roof over your head, and you need to have food to eat and all that. Most of us, can handle the basics, okay? And if you're having a difficult time with that, obviously you need help, and you should seek out help for that, okay? Wherever you can, all right? But I'm assuming that, you're having your basic needs met, and you're just kind of worried about saving, like being able to save money or go on a trip or have extras and stuff like that. Sometimes, we're at a stage in our life when that's all we can do is just kind of pay the bills, and it's just going to be that way for a while. And, it doesn't mean it's going to be permanent, doesn't mean it's going to last forever, but you need to kind of make peace with that and not stress about it, because as soon as you start stressing about it, you're going to block it. You're going to block more money from coming in. Once you get all anxious and once you get all worried about money, you tend to keep it away. And it's the same with anything else. If you get worried about, finding a relationship or anything else, you block that from coming to you as well. So, try not to be like this guy. Try not to be so clingy and worried and and negative, like assuming that you're not going to have what you need, that what you need is not going to be there for you in the future. You need to get rid of that and just kind of take it easy. Do whatever you can to flip these cards over, especially this one. Well, both of them, but this one, you need to party. You need to be with your friends. You need to have a good time. Life is not all about work. It's not all about money. It's not all about what you have. The most important thing in life is feeling happy and satisfied and fulfilled. And if you don't have that, you don't have anything, okay? Some of the poorest people on earth are the happiest people on earth, they're just happy having a family and, a hut to live in. They don't need all the perks. They don't need the fancy cars. They don't need the jewelry. They don't need the fancy house. They don't need the six-figure income. They're just happy with the basics, okay? So maybe that's what you need, what we need to focus on this week, is just being grateful for what we do have and enjoying it, okay? Feeling free to enjoy it. And also, feeling free to love yourself and not blaming yourself if you don't have the things that other people have, that maybe your friends have or, your colleagues have, and thinking, how come they have all this stuff and I don't? And it makes you feel bad about yourself. It gives you a negative self-image, That's not what it's about. That's not what life is about. It's about loving yourself, and it's about enjoying yourself and being happy and being fulfilled. So I think that is really our focus this week, you guys. I think that is our project. Let's see if I can put that up a little bit more. Whoopsie. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, that is our mission for this week. This is your homework. Do not stress. Do not stress about money. Do not stress about things. Just be grateful for what you do have in your life. Be grateful for your friends. Be grateful for your family. Spend time with them. Enjoy them. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And be grateful for you. Be grateful for who you are and what you give to the world. And recognize how beautiful you are and how amazing you are and how much you have to offer. And just lighten up. This week is all about lightening up and loosening up and stopping the worry, okay? So I hope you guys can do that. I will do my best to do it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please click the like button, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. If you would like to comment on the reading, add any of your insights to the cards, what you are getting from the cards, or what you think of the reading and how it pertains to you and what's going on with you right now, please do. If you would like to order a reading from me, I will link my website in the description box below, so please go on over there and check it out. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Friday for You Pick the Card. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.